Good morning, everybody. It's a gloomy day here in Arizona, uncharacteristic, but it's a good day for work. All right, today we're going to talk about pill organizers. We're going to start with the smallest and the cheapest, and we're going to go up to the most expensive. And I can give you the views on everything, what that's about. The most expensive that we had looked at was called the Hero. Right? We had a friend of ours that had purchased it. We did not purchase. When we are reviewing items, we purchase the items, okay? Because we wanted to make sure that we're beholden to no one when it comes to endorsing their product. And that's the way we'd like it to stay. If we find something that's good, we tell you about it. Again, it's your choice. We are not substituting for any kind of medical advice. But the Hero, and I can just talk to you about that right now, tends to operate a little bit differently. You've probably all seen the ads on it. It is a pill organizer. So you would basically put your pills into this thing. You would tell it when it needs to dispense them, what it needs to do. It sorts them for you. The problem with it is it's a $99 initiation fee. So it's $99 straight up. Then it's $29.99 a month. The person that we knew that had it had a little bit of a hard time organizing, doing the software portion of it, putting it into the phone because it operates on an app that alerts you. So they had a bit of a hard time because they had 5 or 6 different medications. It'll sort up to 10 different medications. So that wasn't a problem, but actually getting them, because they're not very computer or cell phone or iPad savvy, it was a little hard. But they were able to get past that step. It's $30 a month. You have 30 days to try it and cancel it if you don't like it. If you do not cancel in those 30 days, the remainder of that year it's a year subscription. So you have to pay for the rest of that. It's the $30 per month. So say you're into your second month and you think, yeah, this isn't doing it for me. You are responsible for the exact amount of 11 months left on your contract or your subscription before you can cancel. If you have it for a year and decide you don't want it, you can just stop. So they said once it got going, it worked well. The alerts on the app, it took them a while to figure those out. And after a bit of time, just like alarms on our phones, we find that we say, oh yeah, okay, I'm supposed to take my med that day, this time of day, this day of the week. And because it's a normal sound for us, after a while, we forget anyway. So that was one of the big things. Anyway, you're going to see my hands, which showing you all the different kinds of products from this point on. So let's go and enjoy. And don't mock my table, it works well. Okay, so here's our pill organizers that we are going to work with today. We're going to demonstrate them and show you the good parts about them, the bad parts about them, and you make up your mind from there on. We get questions all the time saying, what do you do with things if they don't work for you? Simple answer is we donate them to someone that may want it. It can come in handy for them. If we use it, like you will see, some of this is worn off. We've used them quite significantly before we do come up with what is happening with them. All right, so before we do any kind of a practical Parkinson's video for this, you can tell that they've been used, and they've been used by us. And I feel we're average when it comes to how we use items. We don't abuse them. We take care of them the best we can. But again, we're looking for items that a person with a limitation, whether it's Parkinson's or something similar, will use. And what's going to happen to that item. All right, here we go. All right, our first one that we're going to be looking at is the simple one, a little one. You can buy them in the store. They usually go for anywhere between $4 or $5, sometimes less. All right, as you can see, it holds an amazing amount. Okay, for being such a small thing, yes, it does. It'll hold a couple of Advil. It'll hold your med, your Cinemet. My husband does still use this one in the morning because he gets up very early, and his first set of meds, oh God, it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I put one in there with what he's supposed to be taking, and it makes it a lot simpler. He doesn't have to disturb anyone, and life moves on. So it works out pretty good. Again, you're going to watch something with things moving off, where you're going to have the symbols wearing off, and whereas we don't care about the little frog symbol, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday can be an issue. Just so you're aware. Here's the next one that we bought. Okay, I thought it would be really easy to work with, and it wasn't horrible, but the problem being, you end up having to take each of these little containers out. It's time consuming when you're opening them. You have more ability to break these off because they are very thin plastic. We used it for, I think, about 3 months, and you can see where the wearing already started to happen along the letterings for it. This did not work out badly for him, but there was an issue with opening up, taking out, dropping the containers, things of that sort. It did hold, just like the small one. It held a sizable amount of his meds, so that wasn't bad. When you take vitamins and things like that, it can eat up some space. This usually goes for about $7. Okay, $7 to $8. This is the next one we went to, and that again goes for $7 or $8. People have been asking me to say what the costs are or what we at least spent on them because they are interested in finding out without having to do all the legwork. So there you go. This is good, but it has issues when it comes to opening up sometimes. So you can see there's a problem after a while with it. The lettering did not come off, so that lasted pretty well, but being able to get into it caused some problems. It had a very strong amount of large space to store meds. It was strong and sturdy, but again, you get a lot of use because it's very difficult at times to open. And we've had a couple of them, we've gone through 2, just to see if it was something we were doing or if it was actually the product, and we had the same results. So again, but not all in all, not a bad product. We talked about the Hero being the top of the line, so now we're going to go with what we finally did come up with as being the good item. What works for us, and I have one separate from him because I take vitamins, things of that sort, blood pressure meds, and none of us are getting any younger. In any case, here we are. So this is called the Sagely, and it is the XL. It has an app that can be downloaded to your phone, to your cell phone, to remind you to take it. But again, that is, with apps and things like that, your brain kind of sometimes moves past it. You don't remember. We love these because it's cut my time down from 20 to 25 minutes of organizing pills to literally 5. And that's for him, for me, and for the dog. We like the lettering on it. Okay, it's sturdy. So it has the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It has the different colors, morning, afternoon, or evening. So that works. It is magnetic, so it sticks to its base. You're not going to have a problem with things falling off. We travel with it. We're going out to lunch. I need to stick something in a bag or in the car. This is what we take. So it's not having to, let's get another pill container to put it in, things of that sort. Now these will go for about $35. There is no monthly fee. Right? So once you've paid your $35, you are set to do with whatever you please. I'm going to show you how easy it is to get the medicines in. Okay, I'm just going to use a bunch of different ones. One of the big things is that it's easy just to put them on top. Basically, that's all you do with it. I'm going to put some of the little ones over here as well, because a lot of times we're dropping them, they're falling, there's an issue. You line it up, you push it, it goes in. Push it, it goes in. And it's taken, outside of opening the pill containers that they come from and saying, hey, I'm lining it up on here, that's all the work that it really takes to do it. Getting it out, not a big deal. You're going to pop the top. You're going to spill it into your hand. That's all it takes. It's easy to put back. Closing it up, you're going to put it back over here. All in all, it seems to work really good for the household. It is called Sagely, Sagely XL. The big thing some people don't like about it is that it is 12.5 inches long. It is 3.8 inches wide. It didn't seem to bother us. We got the XL, and we like it. We stick it in a drawer. It's easy to go by on your way, grab your med for the day, and head on. It's easier if you're having arthritis in your hands and you have trouble opening things. If you're shaky with Parkinson's, which does happen with the tremors, it's easy for you to get into it. You're not spending 12 hours trying to figure it out. It's sturdy. It's easy to keep clean. So I don't have anything really negative to say about it, except the size that may bother some people and does. So that is our pill demonstration. And again, don't mock the little table. You'll be seeing many demonstrations on this. It is my DeWalt workbench, and it seems to work out the best. Okay, so that about does it for today. We have conquered the world of pill organizers, and now you can go out and pick out what works for you. Have an amazing day. Thanks for visiting with us. See you next time. Bye.